Yo, what's going on, family? Peace unto you. Blessings unto you. In Jesus' mighty name. Yo, what's going on, family? Man, I hope you had a beautiful and blessed day. I hope your week had just been filled with just grace and favor and just basking in God's presence, you know? And look, you be like, look, Doc, man, my day didn't been like that. My week haven't been like that. My month or last year or my life haven't been like that. Let me say something. Today is a day where you could look at everything differently. You know, I was having a conversation, and something that I've learned in the men's fellowship is perspective is key. And then turn right around, I was like, okay, it's one thing to hear something, but it's another thing to understand something. Because I took all that all last year, and this day, it clicked for me. It clicked for me when I was having a conversation with a colleague. And the biggest thing that I realized is it's all about perspective. What you might think is bad, change that perspective, you start to give God praise and glory for it. You might think that, yo, that challenge had just been for an attack for you. Very much well could have been. Let's change your perspective of it. What lesson do I need to get inside of this? And family, that actually leads me to my next thing. I was having a conversation with the gentleman about 2 months ago. And long story short, my man said, yo, I don't want to have nothing to do with Christ. And I'm like, whoa, why? He was like, yo, I don't understand. How can you have forgiveness? I was like, ooh, like, yo, think about carrying that baggage, that burden for all your life. Well, you just don't even know how to forgive people? Ooh, man, that's a burden that will weigh you down. And it only is going to intensify as you grow older. And then so then that led me into our biggest topic. Have we done our males, and I say males because just because you are a male doesn't make you a man. Now, when you get a chance, my pastor wrote a book, and I highly suggest this for any boy, teenager, young man, well, young male, and male. And the reason why I say this is because there's a passage in this book, and pastor was teaching. He said, if you stop a bird from flying, it's gonna die. And then you start to think about it. If you take a fish out of water, it's gonna die. As a man, if we don't have a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, we're cut off from the vine, and then all type of evil works come about because you're disconnected from the source. Because in Genesis, God breathed his breath into man.